I started filming at 11:11, and for the theme of this video, I think that says a lot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to be making some outrageous claims, and I don't care what anyone has to say about it. This was my 2020, and I don't care if anyone wants to talk shit about how I'm explaining it or anything. This year was one of the worst and best years that my short ass life has experienced and seen, and here I am, like a month to 2 months ago, I don't even know at this point, to be honest, when I filmed my Psycho Ex-Boyfriend video, I said that I was going to be doing a 2020 recap. I just had to like work on it and prepare for it, and here the fuck we are. It's a little bit different than I had in mind. I was going to do like a full 2020 recap and just talk about like major things that happened for me in 2020, but I decided to change it up a little bit and do 20 things I learned in 2020. Get it? Because like 20, get it? Okay. So yeah, I think that there's just no way to go about it except to just go right into it. So 20 things, I have it written here because I'm organized and prepared sometimes. First, we're gonna start on a lighter note, and we're gonna get gradually like heavier and deeper as we go, not to be taken any other way. So first thing I learned in 20, well, not the first thing, this is not in chronological order, this is just as I thought of it. We already know my brain is fucking scattered, so let's not judge that. There's way enough to judge on what I'm about to say. Let's not judge the order that I go in. So I learned baking. I became a really good baker because I had nothing else to do. I had so much time to just fuck around in the kitchen, and that did something for me. So baking, one. Second, nothing is permanent. 2020 showed me that no matter what you think, nothing is permanent. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing or just indifferent, nothing is permanent. Everything changes. We are subject to change. Life is subject to change. Like, if you think something will last forever, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's not. 3, anyone, it doesn't matter who they are, anyone can form an addiction. I was always someone who said, oh, I don't have an addictive personality. It's very hard for me to get addicted to things. Well, thanks mom and dad for giving me the addictive gene.
Gave me the addictive gene.
Yeah.
Now I'm addicted to yeah.
This I learned, and I didn't think that I would ever like get it, you know, but here I am. I learned how to be a YouTuber, and obviously I'm not like David Dobrik handing out Teslas, but you know what? I edit my own videos. I don't make my own intro, but that's fine. That's fine. I edit my own videos. I film my own videos. I think of all of my own content. This year, 2020, I learned how to be a YouTuber. Even if I'm not that good at it, I still did it, and I continue to do it. So yeah, that's what I learned. Next thing I learned. Not every friend is a good one. There are good friends that care about you and want the best for you and just want to be there for you, but then there are friends who don't have your best intentions at heart, who don't care about how you feel about things, who don't care how their actions affect you. No. They don't give a. Next thing I learned, Johnny is God's favorite. Simply, Johnny Sakos. I don't personally believe in God, But if I did, I would know that Johnny Sakos is simply descending from the gods themselves. He just is different. Like, the universe said, you know what? I'm gonna create everybody equal except Johnny. Just cuz. I learned the skill of meditation and how important that can be for your mental state. Now, I'm not gonna be one of those bitches that it's like, meditation is gonna fix your life. No, only you can fix your life. However, meditation can put you in a headspace that makes it easier for you to change the things about your life that you don't like and work towards the things in your life that you want. So, if there's any piece of advice that you can get from this, it's that if you take the time to calm yourself down and listen to like the vibey binaural beats and like just let your brain like turn itself off, you will gain from it. Next thing I learned, blood is not family. And like, I've always had that kind of like mentality of like, family is just like who you love and who loves you. But 2020 showed me that your blood relatives do not have to care about you. They do not have to value you as a person, and they can and probably will disrespect you and not think anything of it, not call you or text you to see if you're okay after you moved out of the house at 18, had no idea where you were going, what you were doing, what's going on with you, and they don't care. And you know what? That's fine. Because the people that do care about you and are in your life that matter and that you matter to them, that's what family is. So ancestral DNA has nothing to do with it. If you have curly hair, this is the most serious topic of them all. If you have curly hair, do not bleach it. Don't do it to yourself. There's no amount of being a hot blonde that is worth ruining your hair the way that it ruined mine. Now, obviously, my hair right now is straight, but we all know I have curly ass hair. And we all know that for part of this last year, I was blonde. And while I looked good as a blonde for only about 2 months, it ruined my hair. 2 months, I looked so good. My hair was so nice, so cool, looking good, looking fresh. 2 months later, I looked like Orphan Annie came out of the sewer. I do not recommend dyeing your hair blonde if you have curly hair, because it will just ruin your curl pattern and it will make your hair fall out. My hair was curly to here and then it was just straight. Like, what the fuck is that? I had to cut my hair. I look like a 12-year-old boy. I didn't need that. That was not good for my self-image. Don't do it. Something I learned in 2020 is that you will be wrong. You will be wrong, and that's okay. I'm about to humble myself. I am not always right. I'm not always right. I up. I'm not always right. The situation is not always in my favor. But we grow from that. We move on. But you are not always right. I am not always right. Sometimes I am in the wrong. Oh, also, I got my necklace off. And I also broke it. Surprise. But I did get my necklace off finally. And now I have this cute little one. Hopefully that doesn't get stuck on me. But yeah, I did get it off. Oh, this one is so important to me because I always considered myself someone who had like a wide range of music taste. But this year, let me tell you something. I have developed such an eclectic music taste. I'm actually proud of myself. I listen to music in other languages. I listen to music with no words. I listen to music in genres that I thought I hated for like years. I was like, oh, I don't listen to that. I don't listen to that. Oh, yes, you do, bitch. And you love it. You love it. You love it. Give it a shot. If you don't think you're gonna like it, or you heard some shit about this artist, ignore it. Try it out for yourself. Because I have literally like learned and acquired, I would say honestly, like over 500 different songs just this year. And that says a lot. Calm down. I learned confidence. If you knew me prior to the beginning of 2020, you would know that I was not doing so well in the confidence, in the self-image, in the just whole area of self. I was not doing so well in that department. And 2020 showed me that you just gotta fucking do it. You've gotta like look yourself in the mirror and be like, yep, that's me. Whether that's the image that I want, that's the image that I have, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna say I like think I'm, you know, I don't even know. I know that I'm not perfect. No one is. But you know what? I owe it to myself with all the shit that I've been through just my entire life, not even just 2020, just from birth, February 5th, 2002 to present day, all of the shit that I've been through. I owe it to myself to have confidence and to walk into a room and be like, yeah, I'm here. You're welcome. I'm still working on it, but I did grow in terms of confidence more this year than I have, or last year, more than I ever did in my life. I learned you will miss work. If you're out of work, or like you are not working at your job that you're used to working at, you will miss it. You will. When I stopped working at the library, when Corona was like getting really bad, I did not think in the beginning that like I was gonna miss work. I was like, oh yeah, like I don't have to work, I can still get paid, I don't have to go in, f those people, f that place, f those books, all of that. A month later, I was like, damn, I really miss that little Jewish man who would go into the Rockland County history room all the time. I really miss that little vegan girl that we called Chickpea. And you miss your coworkers. You miss the relationship that you have with your coworkers, because no relationship is like a work relationship. You go in, there's like a 10-year age gap, and you're sharing your stories. She's like, or he's like, yeah, I really fucked up. Me and my wife are fighting. Me and my husband are fighting. Fuck, my kids hate me. And you're like, yeah, high school sucks. I hate that shit. I want to drop out. You don't get that kind of stimulation anywhere else except from your coworkers. And you know what? I miss them. This is to you, Haverstraw King's Daughters Public Library. I love y'all. I miss y'all. Cheers. I'm not going to elaborate on this next topic. I'm going to say it, and that's going to be it. Take whatever you want from that. That's it. I learned in 2020. Sexuality changes. That's it. Next. You are only alive in moments. And like, sure, I guess in a way always thought that like, yeah, like you don't live for your past, you don't live for your future, you live right now. But 2020 really put that into perspective for me, because like, I don't know what it is, if it was just like divine right timing or what, but let's set up a graph. Here we are, present. This is us right now. This is past, back here to the left. This is future, up here to the right. Your past is just memory. It's no longer there. It's no longer happening. No matter how long ago or how little ago it was, that's it. You can't get it back. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do about it. You can only either remain traumatized from it or put it behind you and bury it, whatever. Even if it's a good past, it's not there anymore. It's not there. Your future, as much as you can plan for your future, and I will never tell you don't plan for your future, because it's important that you do, but you have no control over exactly how that will go. Like literally, I thought I thought that right now I would be in Miami getting a fucking marine biology degree. And now look at me. Where does this look like Miami? Hell no. I had no idea that we were gonna be hit with a global pandemic. I had no idea that my family life was gonna go to shit within it was never really like up to par, but I had no idea it was gonna get as crazy as it did. Senior year, I was like, fuck y'all, like I'm done with this place. I'm literally going to Miami. See y'all later. Never see me again. Never hear from me again. And now look, I didn't go to Miami because the school, I would have died, or I would have gotten my mom sick or somebody and wouldn't have been able to come back, would have never been able to see my friends, probably would have caught corona and died. Shit changes. So don't focus so much on what is to come or what has already came. Literally, the only thing that you control is what you're doing right now. Either you live life to the fullest, which is beautiful, or you don't, and you just let time pass through you, which in its own way is also beautiful. Just right now. Just right now. That's it. Right now. Crying is healthy. Okay, I used to always be ashamed of crying. I would never let anyone see me cry. I would never talk about crying. I would act like I didn't cry, like deny. I don't have feelings. That shit. Wrong. Very wrong. I cry all of the time and it feels good. It's refreshing. I happy cry. I sad cry. I angry cry. Get that shit out. Get it out. Let it physically remove itself. Create a crying playlist. Go do something that gets it out of you. Listen, watch a sad movie. Cry. It's healthy. It's good for you. And it's good for your skin. Hydrate your face. Do it. I learned about myself. Now, I think obviously that's a little apparent given all of the things that I have already learned. But I learned more about myself, my interests, my likes, my dislikes, quarantine. 2.5 months of literally not seeing almost anyone except for myself, spending time by myself, talking out loud, okay, crazy, to myself, literally just hanging out alone. Nobody else. Obviously, we've already gone over it. As I said, blood is not family. I had a shitty relationship with my family. So I literally locked myself in my room, didn't go out ever, not even to eat, but that's a different video. And so I had to learn about myself. I had to sit there with myself. I had to know myself. You can't be it's like you're not going to be in a room with a stranger for 2 months and not get to know them, not get to know what they like, what they dislike. And it's the same thing with yourself. You deserve to take time and learn about yourself because it will be one of the most beneficial things that you can do. It can get lonely, it can get sad, it can get a little what the fuck, but it's worth it. It's all worth it because you become your own best friend. Time is a myth. You'll be on the phone with someone, it'll be 5 minutes, you look at the clock, it's been an hour. What? No. Today's February 23rd. Happy Pisces season. It was just February. It was just my birthday. Like yesterday. What the f? Time is not real. It's been 3 days. No. It's been a month. No. Time is not real. You go to another state, time travel. Right now in Connecticut, it's 11:36, and in Texas, it's like 9:36. That's time travel. That doesn't make sense. You go to another country, it's tomorrow. That doesn't make sense. And I never had the time to sit down and think about it until 2020 put my ass in quarantine and said, no, bitch, think about it. And I did. And it still fucking confuses me. Time is not real. Doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. None of it. No. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't care. I don't understand it. Time is a myth. It's not real. Lastly, growth is not a steady incline. People have this idea, this image that growth is like this. But it's not. Growth is like this. Growth is not straight. It's not a line. Growth has more curves than Miss Kylie Jenner. You will have downs before you have ups, and more ups before you go back down, and that's growth. Growth is not constantly getting better. It's getting better, then going back down, then getting even better than you thought you were gonna, then hitting rock motherfucking bottom, but then you find out that it was actually not rock bottom and this is rock bottom, but then you pick yourself back up, and that's growth. It's not getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better. It's getting worse before getting better, and then learning how bad it was so you never want to go back there. Okay, I'm tired. I did not think that I was gonna get through that fast, even though I've been filming for almost a half hour. I don't take anything back. That's all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Who the fuck knows what we're gonna be talking about? Remember, it's better to have love for everyone than to have hate for anyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I am constantly being reminded that I'm supposed to be saying that. So, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Mwah. I love you all.